Hopefully, at this point in the module, students understand how creativity, critical thinking, and resourcefulness relate to their future career goals. And maybe they're wondering, hey, since these skills are so important, why aren't we learning them in school? And that's why we created the Connections to School slide at the end of each module to point out to students that they are indeed learning these skills on a daily basis. For example, any class with a research project or an essay is teaching you how to be a better critical thinker. Math class, science class, computer science, art, all of this coursework is designed to make students more resourceful, more creative, and better at problem solving. Extracurriculars. If you're participating in extracurriculars, you're pursuing your interests, which we know is an easy way to increase your inputs and thus improve your problem solving skills. Last but not least, we know employers are looking for students that know how to use the latest technology. So any class that is incorporating technology is helping students learn those skills. Moving on to teachers. When we were conducting the research for these presentations, we came across a variety of strategies that teachers can incorporate into their daily curriculum to help students develop these skills over the course of a semester or a school year. So for module 2, some of the takeaways we found were research projects. We know that teachers are already doing research projects in a lot of classes, but something that we suggest is when you can, try to orient them more towards solving or diagnosing a problem. So rather than just conducting research, have students propose a solution at the end of their project and identify what is required for implementation. So they conduct the research, they propose a solution, maybe they incorporate a timeline and a budget for the solution they propose. These are great skills that are relevant to a work environment. Second, when you can, allow students to select project topics, because as we know, when we give students the opportunity to pursue their interests, we're able to leverage that passion and coax them into deeper learning. Third, word problems. And this one goes into all of the modules. Word problems are a great way for students to practice identifying key information in a set of instructions and then use that information to define a problem and begin solving it. And then last, again, coming back to technology, when you can, have students use technology in their classwork or their homework because they're going to need these skills when they go into the work environment, and it makes them very attractive applicants if they know how to use the latest technology. Lastly, we wrap up every module with a graduate profile for that module set of skills. So when it comes to creativity, critical thinking, and resourcefulness, we want students to graduate high school with the ability to define a problem by conducting research and asking questions. And these questions can be things like, what do we know and how do we know it? What are we trying to accomplish? And what is required to implement a proposed solution? We want students to graduate with the ability to compare multiple points of view. And lastly, to recognize patterns between disparate concepts.